Hello, this is Malorian, and this is going to be a 3,000 point game I had against Riotknight. Alright, so Riotknight, he's one of Ginseng's buddies off in Vancouver, so I got to have a game against him too. I got Blood and Glory again, so I'm doing my Orcs, same list as last time, and he's doing High Elves. There's a few mixed in of some Dark Elf models, but it's High Elves overall. So, looking across, it's kind of the same terrain as I used in my last game. But now things are going to have special effects. So actually that one on the left is an Altar of Skulls, and the one on the right here is going to be that Altar of Cain, which is great for me. And then also that's a warding well in the top there. So going from left to right, I have some Orcs, I have some Chariots with Doomdiver, the Night Goblins with some bosses, the Black Orcs with my War Boss and the BSB. I had to put some Orcs behind them because of spacing. My Archers, which are down in the front, just to get some shots off, because on his lightly armored Elves, in there is my Shaman, then another big thing, a Night Goblins with some bosses, some more Chariots, and then all of my Spear Chuckas. On his side, he has a good amount of the Dragon Princes on the left. He has some Sword Masters, he has some Sea Guard, and he has his Mage in there, a good sized unit of Phoenix Guard, another Mage, then he has his Spearmen with the BSB, and he has some more swordsmen on the right here, and then this one has his prince, and then you see he has 3 bolt throwers thrown behind his lines. So the main idea here is I really think that I can smash apart his sword masters easily with my chariots. My Black Orcs, they're going to be rushing up and trying to destroy a unit just like before. I'm really worried about those Dragon Princes on the left side, just because I know they will beat me, and I'm out of range of my general and BSB, so I'm just kind of really hoping on my regular leadership, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, as well, there's some extra pressure on this game too, because I was told that this is part of a campaign, and we're fighting over this Crab Island, and so if the forces of destruction can win more games, we're going to take over this island, so it actually matters if I win this or not. Alright, so I get first turn, pretty much surging forward, except for those Orcs on the left where I want to hold back. My Doomdiver shot at the Dragon Princes scatters and kills some of the Sword Masters, but I'm just fine with that. And my bolt throwers didn't really have much to shoot at, so they went for his bolt throwers, but didn't do anything, but no big deal. It's also hard to tell, but that right Night Goblin unit is actually kind of at half board right now. They rushed up due to animosity, and just the way it works, I have to have it kind of spaced out. So his turn 1, he charges those Night Goblins, so I know I can break him down, but the problem is that they're only within range of my general right now, right? Not the BSB, so I should be able to work them down, but I'm a little bit worried. However, luckily for me, his magic phase is disastrous. This mage over here, just to go and do the flames of the whatever on my guys, miscast does a big blast and wipes out almost all of his Sea Guard here. And you can see to this Night Goblin unit on the left, they're just down to 30 now. And then trying to get some scaly skin, this one miscasts as well, and so some of these guys die. So, yeah, he's not really having very much good luck. Alright, so overall, here his prince kills one of my guys in a challenge. He also kills another one of my big bosses, but then fighting back, you know, between the big bosses and the other guys. Remember, I have Frenzy and Hatred right now. I kill a good number of his, so it's looking alright here. And the main thing is that I held, so now I can hit him with the Chariot. And then mainly overall, you can just see that he kind of targeted my Chariots, but wasn't able to really take them out. His Sword Masters moved up, because what the hell on the left, right? They're getting hurt anyway. And then he's also probably trying to draw me in for a big counter charge. But overall, he's kind of just holding back in the center. So Orcs turn 2, I do my big Wah, and I charge up with the super far charge with these guys because of their Wah banner. But unfortunately, even though I just wanted to fight the Spearmen, because of that warding well, I had to be shifted over, and when I shifted over, I touched the Phoenix Guard, and so I had to shift over, so I touched the most here. So my opponent admitted that this is not really what he had planned, but now this is horrible, because I'm going to have a big chunk of my block here that won't be able to fight. So this could be extremely bad, because I could lose my BSB, my general, and this unit banner really quick. And here, I actually lost by 4 or 5. Luckily, I held. But some other stuff going on. On the left there, I charged those Sword Masters, ran them down. We just took off that one Altar of skulls or whatever because it's just in the way. But unfortunately, I didn't run far enough, so now I'm going to be countered. As well, on the right side, you can see that I killed all the sword masters except for the prince, so he's pretty much toast now. Alright, so his turn, he flanks with the dragon princes on one side. The sea guard charged the chariot, but knowing that they're just going to overrun into me anyway, I just fled to get away. They hit my unit, they beat me up, but I hold. So again, this is on my plain leadership, so that was about average, but I was passing a lot of these. You can also see he's now blasted my center orcs with that big fire spell, so a good amount of them died. And on the right, I killed his prince, so he's dead. And then up in the main combat, I lost again, but I held. And I should also mention that my BSB is in a challenge with his mage, which has that set up so that he's completely invincible, where he can't be hurt by mundane weapons, and he changes magical weapons to be mundane. So I kind of knew that that's why he challenged me, but my war boss just can't seem to be doing enough to try and keep up. So then on my turn, I counter the Sea Guard with the chariot and the Night Goblins in the rear. I totally wipe out them with the impact hits. The the Dragon Princes break. I chase them. They run off the board. And at that point, I didn't even get to fight with the main one because at this point I'd won. Because he only had the banner for the spears, the banner for the Phoenix Guard, and then the BSB. So, I mean, I could continue on and let him destroy my my crown jewel, but I'd rather just take the win at this point and say, okay, there you go. Here's a win for the Island of Crabs. So like I said, a win for the Island of Crabs for the Orcs, and it actually turned out that in Jin's game, he won his as well. So that's 2 wins for the Orcs, so that's always good news. Some thoughts on how this game went. Obviously I had some luck on my side that forced me to charge the 2 units due to that spacing in that warding well. Really could have turned things around really quick. If I would have seen that, I would have just charged the Phoenix Guard, but anyway, I got lucky there. Like you were saying, having the prince off with that one little unit of the sword masters kind of didn't really make sense, so I got to capitalize there. And then of course he had his miscast. I passed all those leadership tests, so really I had a lot of things going in my favor, and it made for a pretty simple game. But anyway, it was fun, and again, another Warseer player I got to play against, so that was all great. So thanks for watching. Bye.